Well, the work is a response to me trying to understand what design means in the context of practice. The social, the ethical, the environmental, the cultural, the historical, even the political realms are all part of this very complex mix. We can no longer accept the fact that systems or ways of working or ways of thinking that existed 19th century, 20th century, they no longer apply now. So essentially we need to come up with new ways of working, new ways of thinking, and new ways of interacting with the world. The world is full of stuff, and it's a very hard argument to try and justify creating more stuff. I'm motivated by these elements and trying to understand this very fine line that designers walk, where they're part of the problem, but they're also part of the solution. And I'm interested in how to actually go about making an ethical and meaningful contribution to material culture.
And really, I can't often justify sourcing materials or buying materials when there's just so much stuff. At times it's a bit difficult to try and reconcile with yourself exactly why you're doing what you're doing. And actually, if the work that you're producing is creating any sort of impact, or whether or not you're just recreating stuff for the sake of recreating more stuff and just continuing that cycle. And I guess that's the conundrum that you find yourself in if you're trying to work in some sort of responsible or aware manner. I think awareness is ultimately what I'm trying to get at with the work that I do. We can't all get everything on a local level, but it's a good place to start. Design is very much practice driven, and then to understand design you very much have to be in the process of design, and also make as well, and that's a vitally important element that separates studio-based craft and design practitioners from, let's say, industrial designers, where at the core of everything that we do is a very hands-on material making approach and understanding of that. But it all goes back to why make more stuff. Can't deny the fact that the world is rapidly consuming itself. And it's a tricky thing to answer.
So when I found this bench seat, it was just the frame and this backrest here. The rest of it had disintegrated. So I made a conscious decision to utilise only things that I found in my immediate environment to turn this back into a functioning object. I'm driven by design. I see that design is a transferable activity to a whole range of different disciplines. Although I work in the field predominantly of furniture, I don't necessarily define myself as a furniture maker or a furniture designer. I'm more interested in design and its broad impact that it has on the world.
Sorry, dude. I'll come.